Magandang araw, Sir Wilbur po, at your service. Narito ang ETUlay upang gabayan ka sa inyong pag-aaral upang lubos na maunawaan ang iba't ibang paksa o subject. Ang ETUlay ay isang free online tutorial class na pinangungunahan ng DepEd Educational Technology Unit sa pamumuno ni Undersecretary Elaine Del B. Pascua. Ang programang ito ay hindi lamang para sa mga bata, kundi ito rin ay magsisilbing gabay sa mga magulang at mga guro kung paano nila ituturo o gagabayan sa bawat asignatura ang kanilang mga anak o mga estudyante. Sa kasalukuyan, ang self-learning module mula sa rehiyon ng Calabarzon at kilala sa tawag na pivot ang ginagamit sa ating ETUlay online class. Kaya ano pang hinihintay ninyo? Ihanda na ang inyong mga ballpen o lapis, papel o kwaderno at samahan kaming itulay ang pagkatuto para sa bawat batang Pilipino. Sama-sama tayong magtutulungan para malampasan ang mga hamon sa panahong ito. Halina't matuto kasama ang inyong online tutor sa oras na ito.
Ayan. Okay, so good morning everyone. So welcome to another week of exciting online tutorial for Fundamentals of Accountancy, Business and Management 1. And we are already on our 5th week, and our topic for today is about journalizing and posting of transactions in a merchandise type of business. Okay, so good morning, Miss Celia Apostol from Tuguegarao City. Okay, SDO Tuguegarao City. Okay, so ang layo. So siya po ang early bird natin for today. Okay, so our objectives for today, okay, so at the end of the session, okay, you will be able to record transactions of a merchandising business in the general and special journals, and you will be able to post transactions in the general ledger and subsidiary ledger. So madali na lang ito kasi napag-aralan na natin ito nung quarter 3, okay, sa ating service type of business. Okay, so last week, no, pinag-aralan natin is all about merchandise type of business, the accounts. Okay, the accounts related to sales na gagamitin natin sa ating merchandise business, pati mga purchase-related accounts. So as you can see, we have here the steps in the accounting cycle of a merchandising business. So parang familiar, no? Kasi okay, ganyan din ang steps in the accounting cycle of a service type of business. So parang magre-review na lang tayo ngayon. Okay, pero syempre gagamit tayo ng mga accounts exclusive para sa merchandising business. Okay, before we proceed with our main topic, okay, sige, let us see, okay, kung naalala nyo pa ang normal balance, ang ating rules of debit and credit. So I have here 6 accounts. So tell me, what is the normal balance of the following accounts? Normal balance. For number 1, we have here cash. Anong normal balance yan? Debit ba yan o credit? Okay, so good morning, Jade Serrano. Good morning. O ano? What's your answer for number 1? What is the normal balance for cash? Debit ba yan or credit? Okay, you can comment down your answers. Okay, so let us reveal the answer. The answer is debit. Okay, debit ang normal balance niyan. How about number 2? Accounts payable. What is the normal balance for an accounts payable? Debit or credit? Okay, sige, so let us reveal the answer again. Credit. Okay, so credit. So, ibig sabihin, pag normal balance, this is the side where this particular account increases. So, yung kabila niya, okay, yung counterpart niya, okay, doon naman siya nagdi-decrease. Okay, how about Mary Capital? Okay, saan? Ano ang normal balance ng Mary Capital? So, Mary Capital is a capital account. Okay, good morning then, Vian Bernados. So, what's your answer? Okay, let us reveal. Okay, capital account, okay, increases on the credit side. How about number 4? Equipment. Okay, normal balance ng equipment. Okay, sige, let us reveal the answer. Nag-i-increase ang equipment sa isa, debit side, because equipment is an asset account. So, nag-i-increase ang asset sa debit. So, equipment increases on the debit side. How about number 5? Sales. So, ito, new account ito for gagamitin natin for merchandise business. Okay, sales. Okay, number 5, sales. Okay, let us reveal the answer. Okay, correct po, Miss Celia. Mary Capital is credit balance. Okay. Yes, not Miss Leonie. Okay, sales increases on the credit side. How about number 6? Utilities expense. Okay, let us reveal the answer. Debit. So, expense increases on the debit side. Yes, debit po for equipment. Correct po. Okay, so number 6, utilities expense. Okay, increases on the debit side. Okay, so let us proceed na with our first topic, main topic, identifying and analyzing. So this is the first step in the accounting cycle for a merchandise type of business. So identifying and analyzing involves, okay, it involves identifying a business transaction and analyzing whether or not that transaction affects the assets, liability, equity, income, or expense. So parang pareho lang din siya, okay, sa service type of business. So saan ka ba mag-identify? So di ba, from the source documents. Okay, mga pieces of papers yon. Okay, doon mo hahanapin kung ano nang related to the business and kung ano ang financial in nature. So I have here transaction number 1. Okay, analyzing tayo na. Okay, so na-identify na natin, let's say na-identify na natin mula sa mga source documents. Now, nasa analyzing tayo. The owner provided, okay, 150,000 cash as initial investment. Okay, so ano ang na-receive kaya dito ng business? What is added to your assets? Okay, for sure. Okay? Yes, affected ang asset or affected ang business. Okay, so what particular asset kaya yan? Okay, let us see. Okay, cash yan. Okay, cash. So, cash ang affected sa asset. Okay, saan natin ilalagay ang 150,000? Sa debit side ba or sa credit side ng cash? Okay, cash added. Yes, Miss Leonie. Okay, cash added. So, ibig sabihin, mag-i-increase ang cash. So, ang cash, ilalagay natin sa debit side, 150,000 pesos. Okay, sino kaya ang nagbigay? Kanino galing? Okay, ayan. Of course, hindi siya galing sa utang. So, kung hindi galing sa utang, ay galing siya sa equity. Pero alin kaya dyan? Capital, revenue, okay, drawings, or expenses? Okay? So, since initial investment ito, okay, so siya ay manggagaling sa capital investment ng owner. So, particular account affected is the owner capital. Okay, since nadagdagan ang capital and capital account increases on the credit side, okay, doon natin ilalagay sa credit side ang 150,000 pesos. Okay, so that's how you analyze transactions, di ba? Okay, laging tanong, what is added to your asset? Okay? And then, saan galing? Who is the giver of that movement in the asset? Okay, next transaction, please. Transaction number 2. acquired equipment for 36,000 pesos cash. Okay, again, question, what is added to your asset? What is added to your business? Okay, for sure, affected yan. Okay, ano kaya? Asset ang affected, but alin sa mga asset ang affected? Pero sinasabi na nga dito, acquired equipment. Okay, so equipment ang affected. Okay, so saan nabawasan ba or nadagdagan yung equipment mo? Acquired equipment. So, ibig sabihin, nadagdagan. Kaya ilalagay natin ang 36,000 pesos sa debit side. Okay? Yes, equipment added to asset. Okay? So, debit, meron tayong debit, equipment, okay? 36,000 pesos. Okay. Next question. Who is the giver, okay, of that equipment? Saan galing yan? Galing ba yan sa creditors, sa liabilities, or galing siya sa owner, or sa equity? Capital investment ba yan? Revenue, drawings, or expenses? Okay? So, wala namang sinasabi dito na on account, di ba? Or on credit. So, X na ang liability. Hindi rin naman siya capital investment. Okay? Hindi rin naman siya revenue. So, ano ang ano natin dyan? Asset. Okay. Asset pa rin ang kay pinanggalingan. Sariling pera ng business. Cash. So, since cash ay nabawasan, ilalagay natin siya sa kay credit side. Decrease asset cash. Tama po. Correct. Okay? Let us move to transaction number 3. Okay, ayan. Purchased inventory costing 15,000 on account. Okay, so si business, ha? Si business ang nag-purchase. Inventory, these are the goods. Okay? For resale or, okay? So ano? What is added to your asset? The business daw purchase inventory costing 15,000 on account. So what is added to the asset of the business? Okay, inventory. Okay, for sure, asset will be affected and the particular account affected is the inventory. Okay, inventory is, okay, these are the goods, okay? You buy at a lower price and you will resell it at a higher price. Okay, kumaga nakastock muna siya dyan. So, asset, since nadagdagan ng inventory, lalagay natin yan sa debit side. Okay, so meron tayong debit inventory, 15,000 pesos. Okay, so, who is the giver of that inventory? Nakalagay on account. So, ibig sabihin, meron tayong liability. Okay? Sa creditor siya galing. Yan. Okay? So, liability is also, yan, affected ang liability. Okay, under the account name, accounts payable. Since nagkaroon ka ng utang, okay, lalagay natin yan sa credit side. Okay, accounts payable po sa liabilities. Tama po, Miss Vanny. Okay, let us move to transaction number 4. Okay, ayan. Sold goods for 5,000 pesos on account. Okay, by the way, kanina nag-purchase tayo and ang ginamit natin ay inventory. Okay, inventory. So, ibig sabihin, tayo ay gagamit ng perpetual inventory system. Okay, kasi inventory ang ginamit natin nung nag-purchase tayo ng goods for, okay, resale. Okay? Kasi kapag periodic type of periodic inventory system, papasok muna yan lahat sa mga purchases. Okay, since inventory agad, okay, perpetual inventory system. Okay, let's move na to number 4. Okay, the business sold goods for 5,000 pesos on account. Okay, so on account, sold goods on account. So, anong affected dyan? Okay? So assets, ano kaya? What particular account? Yes, accounts receivable. Kasi on account. Okay? So, hindi si business ang may utang, kundi si client. Kasi sold na nga eh. Okay? So, magkano ang utang? Okay? 5,000 pesos. Okay? 5,000. Okay? And then, anong affected sa kabilang side? Saan galing? Bakit ka nagkaroon ng accounts receivable? Galing ba yan sa creditor? O galing yan sa equity? Okay, through capital, revenue, o drawing ba yan, o expense ba yan? Okay, credit inventory. Okay, so affected niyan ay, okay, equity. Meron tayong revenue. Okay, may revenue tayo. Okay, so sales. Okay, so meron tayong credit sales, 5,000 pesos. Okay, yan. So, yan siya. Okay, next please. Yan. Okay, credit sales, 5,000 pesos. Okay, so good morning, Iris, watching from Butuan City. Next slide, please. Let us now move to journalizing. So, nag-analyze lang tayo kanina. Ngayon, mag-i-record na natin yung in-analyze na yan. So, journalizing. So, the identified accountable events are recorded in the journals. So, there are two types of journal. General journal and special journal. And the special journals are cash receipts journal, cash disbursement journals, sales journals, and purchase journals. Okay? Let us see transaction number 1. Paano ba natin siya i-record? Next slide, please. Ayan. So, ito yung transaction natin kanina. The owner provided 150,000 cash as initial investment. So, nilagyan ko lang siya ng date. Okay, so ito rin yung andyan, nakikita ninyo yung mga analysis natin. So meron tayong debit cash, 150,000, and meron tayong credit owner capital. Okay, 150,000. Okay, so meron tayo, anong gagamitin natin dyan? Anong special journal ang gagamitin natin? Meron tayong cash receipt. So ibig sabihin, gagamit tayo ng cash receipts journal. Okay? Etong mga special journals na to, these are being utilized by big companies, okay, to record their many transactions each day. Pero kung paisa-isa lang naman, hindi naman tayo kailangan gumamit ng special journals. Special journals are for big companies and usually for merchandise type of business. Ayan. So, meron tayong cash receipts journal. Okay, meron siyang code na CR1. Okay, so paano? Ang date, of course, date is given, September 1. Lalagay mo lang dyan, September 1. Correct? Cash receipt journal, Miss Rani. Okay? What is the account credited? Anong na-credit na account? Owner capital. Lalagay mo syempre owner capital. Okay? Debit cash tayo. So, ayun, nakalagay DR cash. So, lalagay mo dyan yung amount, 150,000. Okay? And then, ano pa ang affected? Accounts receivable ba yan? No. Sales ba yan? No. So, anong gagamitin natin dyan? Doon tayo sa other accounts. So, what is the account credited? Owner capital, 150,000 pesos. Okay? So, reference, wala munang laman yan. Mamaya natin yan lalagyan. Okay? So, cash receipt journal used in journalizing all cash received by the business, including cash sales. Okay, let's move now to the next slide. Please, transaction number 2. Okay, so acquired. Okay, meron tayong acquired equipment for 36,000. Cash. Okay, so cash. Ano to kaya to? Cash in, cash out. Since credit ay ang cash ay nasa credit, okay, so meron tayong cash out. So what type of special journal are we going to use? So we will use the cash disbursement journal. Yan. Okay, so cash disbursement journal used in journalizing all cash payments or all cash outs, including cash purchases. Okay, so date, lalagyan mo lang ng date, September 5, and then account debited. Ano ba ang account debited natin? Okay, lalagay mo dyan syempre ay equipment. Okay, equipment. Okay, then amount, ayun, debit, other accounts, okay, 36,000. And then, okay, ano pang susunod? Okay, so yan, 36,000. Okay, credit cash, 36,000. And then, check number, ayun na. Okay, nakalagay na yung check number. Lagay lang dyan. Okay, so next, transaction number 3. Yan, purchase inventory from ABC Company. So, nilagyan ko lang ng mga company, costing 15,000 pesos on account at my terms. Okay, 2/15 and N/30. So, the company, ABC Company will be given 2% discount if they can pay within 15 days, but no more discount. Okay, they can pay until the 30th day, pero no more discount na. Okay, so ayan yung ating analysis, debit inventory, 15,000, and credit accounts payable. So what type of special journal ang gagamitin natin? Okay, purchase daw, inventory. So, okay, we will use the purchase journal. Okay, on account. Pero pag ang purchases mo, binayaran mo ng cash, hindi ka gagamit ng purchase journal. But ang gagamitin mo ay ang cash disbursement journal. Okay? Since this transaction is on account, so we will use purchase journal. So date, September 6. Okay? And then, account credited. Sino ba? Okay? Kanino tayo may utang? Kay ABC Company. Okay, so account credited, ABC Company. So you'll just put the terms there, 2/15 and over 30, and the amount. Okay, same amount for both merchandise, inventory, and accounts payable, 15,000 pesos. Okay, let's move now to transaction number 4. Okay, to. So on September 8, sold goods to XYZ Company for 5,000 pesos on account. Cost is 2,500. Under invoice number 01, okay, 0100. So ito, nakikita ninyo yung analysis natin kanina. Okay, so meron tayong debit accounts receivable, 5,000, and credit, okay, sales, 5,000 pesos. Okay, so this is a sales on account. So gagamit tayo ng special journal. Okay, at ang gagamitin natin ay ang sales journal. Okay, we use this sales journal for journalizing all sales of merchandise business on account. Pag cash sales, hindi ka gagamit ang sales journal, cash receipt journal ang gagamitin mo dyan. Okay, so date is September 8. Okay, account debited. Kanino? Kanino ka nagbenta? Sino ang sisingilin mo? Since it's an accounts receivable. So, XYZ Company. Okay? Invoice number 0100. And the amount for both accounts receivable and sales is 5,000 pesos. Okay? But since we are using perpetual inventory system, okay, there will be another journal entry for that. Okay? Kasi ang perpetual inventory system, di ba? Every movement of goods, okay, nagkakaroon tayo ng pagbibilang or pagbabawas, okay, sa ating inventory. Okay, so meron tayong, okay, magkakaroon tayo ng cost of goods sold. Okay, pero ang cost of goods sold, gagamit na lang tayo ng general journal. Okay, so date niya September 8. So meron tayong debit, okay, cost of goods sold, okay, 2,500, and credit, okay, inventory, okay, 2,500. And our explanation, to record cost of sales to XYZ company. Nakasulat naman, cost is 2,500. So cost of goods sold, 2,500, okay, credit inventory, 2,500. Explanation, to record cost of sales to XYZ company. So, ganun lang. Mahirap na part lang is mag-analyze. Okay? Yung analysis, yun ang mahirap. Kung anong affected. But recording, journalizing, recording to the journal, that's very easy. Okay? Next slide, please. Okay, so let us see. Okay, let us check your understanding. So write, okay, instructions. Write the type of special journal to be used given the following transactions. Choose the letter of the correct answer. So for A, we have cash receipts journal. B, cash disbursement journal. C, purchase journal. And D, sales journal. Okay, so you just type the letter of the correct answer. Okay, so for number 1, we have sale on account. Okay, what is the special journal, okay, to be used? Is it A, B, C, or D? Sale on account. Okay. Sige, let us reveal the answer. Answer is letter D, sales journal. Remember, sales journal, gagamit lang kayo niyan kapag ang sales ninyo ay on account or on credit. Cash sales, cash receipt journal. Number 2, payment of expenses. Payment of expenses. Ano kayang special journal ang gagamitin natin dyan? Okay, so let us reveal the answer. It's letter B, cash disbursement journal. Kasi cash out to eh. Nagbayad ka, di ba? So, lalabas ang pera sa'yo. So, cash disbursement journal. Number 3. Okay, cash sales. Wow. Sige, we'll see. Ang dami, sinagot na lahat ni Miss Vanny de los Reyes. Okay, so cash sales. Okay, let us reveal the answer. Okay, cash sales ay letter A, cash receipts journal. So far, DBA. Nakaka 3 points na si Miss Vanny. Okay, number 4, bought goods on credit. Bought goods on credit. CJ, your answer is letter B. Sige na, tingnan natin. Let us reveal the answer. Number 4, bought goods on credit, it's letter C. Okay? Letter C po yan, purchase journal. Kasi pag bought goods ka eh, so nag-purchase ka on credit. Kaya purchase journal. Kasi pag binayaran mo yan, cash receipts journal. So, Miss Vanny, number 4. Yes, correct ka pa rin po, Miss Vanny. Okay, number 5. Purchases paid in cash. Okay, purchases paid in cash. Let us reveal the answer. Answer is letter B. Okay, so correct ulit si Miss Vanny. So Miss Vanny got 5/5. Okay, purchases paid in cash. Okay, so cash disbursement journal yan. Okay, kasi lumabas ang pera. Okay, so hindi yan C, hindi purchase journal. Kasi cash eh. So, B, cash disbursement. So, very good po si Miss Vanny, 5/5. Okay, let's, next slide please. Posting na tayo. Okay, posting. So, information from the journal are transferred to the ledger. So, there are two types of ledger, the general ledger and subsidiary ledger. The subsidiary ledgers are the accounts receivable subsidiary ledger and accounts payable subsidiary ledger. Okay, so subsidiary ledger used to track the per individual accounts of the company's customers and creditors. Okay, pag usual, palagi. Okay, palagi silang nabili sa inyo or palagi yung, ito yung favorite ninyong supplier. Okay, so gagamit tayo ng subsidiary ledger. Okay, so accounts receivable subsidiary ledger used in tracking individual accounts receivable balances of company's customers. Okay, so accounts receivable para ito sa customer. Okay, accounts payable para naman ito sa creditors. So, ayan. Kayaan yung una nating ginawa kanina. So, cash receipt journal. So, ipopost natin siya. Okay? Ipopost natin siya sa ledger ng cash at saka ledger ng owner capital. So, there will be two ledgers dyan. Okay? Cash ledger and owner capital ledger. Okay? Ayan. So, yan yung isang ledger. Okay? So, sa cash ledger, so, copy mo lang. Date, September 1. Okay, anong explanation yan? Okay, so ang explanation yan, owner's investment. Okay, so since tinanggap mo yung pera, meron kang debit 150,000. Okay, forward mo lang yung balance kasi wala pa namang, okay, ibang movement. So, yan, 150. At ang reference mo, saan mo kinuha yan? Galing yan sa Cash Receipt Journal, page 1, CR1. Okay? Para naman sa owner capital, ganun din. Kopyahin mo lang. September 1. Explanation, owner's capital. Credit, 150,000. Kasi capital increases on the credit side. And balance, forward lang, 150,000 sa balance. And of course, your reference will be CR1. Okay? Kasi cash receipt journal, page 1. Then, of course, going back to the cash receipt journal, lagyan mo na ngayon ng laman yung reference niya. Okay? Which is 1-001 for cash and 3-001 for owner capital. Dali lang, di ba? Good morning po, Sir Jester. Okay, next. Cash disbursement journal. Ito din yun. Okay, so anong gagawin natin dyan? Anong mga ledger ang lalagyan natin yan? Equipment and cash. Okay, so there will be two ledgers. Okay, equipment ledger and cash ledger. So as you can see, yung cash ledger natin, mayroon ng laman. Okay, yan yung ginawa natin kani-kanina lang. Okay, pero sa equipment muna tayo. So date, copy the date, September 5. Explanation, equipment bought for cash. Okay, and debit 36,000 pesos. Forward lang, balance 36,000 pesos. Wala pa naman iba eh. Okay? And then, sa cash, credit cash daw to. So, copy the date, September 5. Okay, explanation, equipment bought for cash. Okay. Okay, credit 36,000 tayo this time. Okay, so ifo-forward ba natin sa balance yung 36,000 just like what we did a while ago, yung 150,000? Forward na lang ba? Okay, no, hindi. Okay, so since meron kang debit at merong credit, you need to subtract that. So 150,000 minus 36,000 pesos, the answer will be 114,000 pesos. Okay, reference, saan mo kinuha yan? Reference niyan is CD1. Okay, galing yan sa cash disbursement journal, page 1. Okay, so done na. Okay, now going back to the cash disbursement journal, lagyan mo ng reference. 1-005 for equipment and 1-001 for cash. Okay, so ganun lang siya kadali. Next. Okay, we have the purchase journal. Okay, so anong mga ledger ang gagamitin natin? We have the inventory ledger and accounts payable subsidiary ledger. Okay, gagamit tayo ng subsidiary ledger. Okay, siguro ito ay regular supplier na ni business. Okay, so inventory. Okay, so yan. The other one is accounts payable. Okay. As you can see, meron na siyang name. Okay, so ganyan na pag subsidiary ledger. Particular, okay, particular creditor. Lalagyan mo. Okay, so ABC Company. So, dun muna tayo sa inventory date, September 6. Copy mo lang. Ano ba yung binili mo na yan? Yung September 6. Okay, purchase inventory. Okay, from ABC Company on account. Okay, so 15,000. Nadagdagan ng inventory mo. Okay, kasi bumili. Okay, so saan forward mo lang yung balance, yung amount sa balance, and then reference. Saan mo kinuha yan? Sa purchase journal, page 1, PJ1. Okay, and then dito tayo sa subsidiary ledger, accounts payable, ABC Company, ganun din. Copy the date, September 6. Okay, and then reference mo, purchase journal, page 1. Okay, amounting to 15,000 pesos. Credit balance. Okay, kasi nadagdagan ng utang mo. So forward mo lang din yung yung balance niya. Okay, so since na-record mo na both account, okay, going back to the purchase journal, lagyan mo na ng reference. Okay, signifying that this accounts have already been posted to the ledger. Okay, 1-004 and 2-001. Okay, let's now move to the next. Sales journal. So this is the last na. Okay? So anong affected dyan? Yes. Nagamit tayo ulit ng subsidiary ledger. But this time, accounts receivable subsidiary ledger. Okay. And then the other ledger will be the sales ledger. Yan, sales ledger. So copy lang the date, September 8. Okay, September 8. And then, ano ba yung saan galing yung isusulat mo? From SJ, page 1, amounting to 5,000 pesos. Debit kasi accounts receivable. Okay, debit niya dito. Nakikita niyo sa sales journal, DR, accounts receivable. That means debit accounts receivable. Okay, nakikita ninyo, hindi ko na sinusulat, di ba? Particularly kasi itong accounts receivable subsidiary ledger ay para kay XYZ company. Okay, so hindi na ilalagay alin man dyan sa column na yan, yung XYZ company. Okay? Then forward lang, the balance of 5,000 pesos. Okay, forward lang. Okay, and then, okay, yan, 5,000 pesos. Okay, next, sa sales na tayo. O sales, kasi may credit sales doon, no, sa sales journal, September 8. So, explanation niya, since this is a general journal, okay, general ledger pala, rather, sorry. So, sold, explanation, sold goods to XYZ company on account. Okay, credit 5,000 pesos. Reference is SJ1. Sales journal page 1. Yan. Na-post nyo na both accounts. So, lagyan mo na ng reference yung journal mo. Sales journal 1-002 and 4-001. Okay. Last. Next slide, please. Ayan. Since we're using perpetual inventory system, okay, so each time na meron tayong sales, okay, meron din tayong entry for the cost of goods sold. So, ano yung ledger na gagamitin natin dyan? Cost of goods sold and the inventory ledger. So, date, September 8, explanation, ano ba yan? Okay, cost of sales. Okay, cost of sales to XYZ company. Kanino ka ba nagbenta? Kay XYZ company. Okay, magkano? 2,500. Okay, then forward the balance, the amount to the balance column. Okay, and then reference GJ1 or General Journal page 1. Okay, now for the inventory. Okay, as you can see, merong laman yung inventory natin kasi kanina nag-purchase tayo. Diba? Pinasok natin siya sa inventory. So, since nakabenta tayo, magbabawas tayo sa inventory. Okay, so date, September 8. Okay, explanation. Okay, cost of sales to XYZ company, 2,500. Okay. Okay, i-forward ko na lang ba ulit? 2,500? Okay, no. Kasi debit at credit yan. So, meaning we need to subtract. Okay. So, 15,000 minus 2,500, that's 12,500. Okay? And then reference, saan mo kinuha yan? Sa GJ1. General Journal, page 1. Okay. Done na tayo. Okay? Lagyan na natin ng reference yung General Journal natin. 1-004. Okay? So, yan. Ganyan lang po kadali. Okay? But, be very careful in copying. Kasi, minsan, napagpapalit natin ng debit at credit. Okay? At doon tayo magkakaroon ng problema. Hindi yan magbabalance. At pag hindi nagbalance, okay, you have to go back. You have to trace saan ka nagkamali. Okay? At ayaw mo, syempre, ayaw mo mangyari yun. Okay? So, next slide, please. Okay? Let us check your understanding. So, true or false lang to. So, last week, I have your transaction. Last week, a regular customer bought items worth 1,500. Today, the customer paid 700 pesos only. After posting his payment, the accounts receivable subsidiary ledger has a balance of 700 pesos. True or false? So, magkano magiging balance ng accounts receivable subsidiary ledger? 700 ba? 1,500. Nagbayad ng 700. Okay? Okay. False. How much is the correct balance? Okay, let us reveal the answer. Okay, false. The answer is 700. The answer is 800, sorry. Because 1,500 minus 700, that's 800 pesos. Okay, correct po. Fanny, Christina, okay, Joy. Tama po ang sagot ninyo. Okay, let's move to the next slide, please. Okay, so this is our last slide. Okay, the sum of the balances of the accounts payable subsidiary ledgers must be equal to the balance of accounts payable in the general ledger. True or false? Okay. Let us reveal the answer. Okay, true. Okay, so yung general ledger, accounts payable general ledger, ito yung kabuuan, okay, ng lahat. Pinagsama-samang accounts payable. Yes, Miss Vani, true. Okay? Sa general ledger, accounts payable, pinagsama-samang accounts payable. Ang accounts payable subsidiary ledger, kanya-kanyang, okay, kanya-kanya tayo, kanya-kanyang account yan. Kung kani-kanino ka may, parang pinaghiwa-hiwalay mo lang. Okay? So, pag pinagsama-sama mo, lahat ng subsidiary ledgers, dapat, okay, equivalent niya yung amount sa general ledger. This is also true for accounts receivable subsidiary ledger. Okay, true. Okay, so I think that's the end of our tutorial for today. This is my reference. Okay, I got most of the information from Bandolin Enterprise. Okay, written by Ferrer and Milan. If you have no more questions, so thank you so much for joining our online tutorial. So see you again next week. Bye po.